currently guys, it's currently 7:30. I have to be at school by 9, but I have a couple things I want to revise before I get there and then go to school.
One eternity later.
Oh, leftover bagels from Starbucks.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah. No longer blinded, I can see you. I'm on my way to...
Good morning. I know I look different with makeup on. Guys, there's literally no one on the street. Like, wow. Am I the only one living here? I don't know. But as you can see, there's our hospital right at the back. It's called International St. Mary's Hospital, and then this building here is where all the classrooms are. Yeah, a lot of classrooms, labs, libraries, practice rooms, etc. Because I've got a little bit of time, I'll just show you guys the university hospital. It's been a while since I've been there, since I'm done with all my clinical rotations, but it's like right behind this building. So let me go take you guys. This is our university hospital. It's pretty, is it big? I don't know, maybe it's big for a hospital, but it's quite small for a university hospital. This is the emergency room. Whoa. Yep, this is the hospital. It's pretty nice. It's got really good technology and facilities. Yep, I'll see you guys later.
하다가 한미경 보다가 되게 쓰다가 이렇게 미쳤다니까. 나는 못.
마침 그걸 오늘 물어보고 그걸 마침 또 너는 오늘 물어봤네.
Oh, guys, I'm not feeling great. That was so hard. I feel so defeated. Guys, I just got back from the practice and I took a 2-hour nap. And I know that's bad, but I really wasn't feeling great today. I think I was very anxious the whole day. I was feeling very discouraged and defeated. And I think it's mainly because I kept comparing myself to other group members and how they were doing with their clinical exam practices, and and the fact that their Korean was so fluent and they were able to communicate perfectly. They had everything so well memorized, and it just looked like they had everything under control. Whereas, I struggled a whole lot with my Korean. I stuttered a whole lot in front of them just because Korean is not a language I grew up using a whole lot. I went to an international school where I used English, and so my Korean isn't perfect like theirs. And so I really struggled today. I kept stuttering and I struggled to make my point across without having to pause every 2 seconds. It was a disaster, and I think I embarrassed myself in front of them. So yeah, I was feeling really anxious, and so I just came home and collapsed and just had a 2-hour nap. And do I feel better after a 2-hour nap? No, not really, but I can't keep wasting my time. I'm really struggling to stay focused, and I think it's because of what happened today. I felt so defeated. Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna go over to Starbucks. There's around 2.5 hours before they close, and so I'm gonna try get some work done there. I'm going to take my laptop, and I think I also want to try do a little bit of devotions there, because I know that today I just really don't feel like being at home. So let's head over there. I already have my laptop packed up because I took it to school today, so I just need to take this, and I'm also going to take my Bible bag. Oh, by the way, this badge was gifted to me by a friend from my church. So sweet, I love it, and it's like very awkwardly sewn onto this laptop bag. I sewed it on very poorly, but I love it. So let's go. No.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find an image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within her, call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. Take her higher, higher, fly out the valley and the fire. Take her higher, higher, fly about the valley and the fire.
I'm back from Starbucks, and you know how I was telling you guys that I felt so defeated today and I was starting to doubt myself and all that. While I was studying at Starbucks, there were a couple of verses that came into my mind that has really encouraged me, and it's from Deuteronomy chapter 8. Let me just read it out to you. So the verses that I want to share with you is from Deuteronomy chapter 7, from verses 18. It says, "You shall not be afraid of them, but you shall remember well what the Lord your God did to Pharaoh and to all Egypt, the great trials which your eyes saw, the signs and the wonders, the mighty hand and the outstretched arm by which the Lord your God brought you out." And I wrote next to it, "Fear is the loss of memory of God's power and faithfulness." So true, ... So the Lord is saying, whenever you feel afraid, all you got to do is just remember. Remember how faithful God has been. Remember how well He has provided for you, how well He has led you. And And that should encourage you to realize that God will stay faithful, that God will continue to provide, because He is a good God and He will ultimately lead you to where His plans are. And so I was reminded of this as I was studying, and I was like, yeah, that is so true. You know, God has stayed so faithful to me. I'm on my 6th year of medicine, and not once have I failed. God also has provided me with all the money that I need in order to support myself. Yeah, I don't get allowance from my parents, but God continuously provided for me financially. He also provided me with great school friends who continued to help me throughout all these years. God also provided me with such an amazing community at church where they are always so supportive of everything that I do. So I was remembering how faithful God has stayed in my life. And I realized, if God has stayed faithful till now, He will continue to stay faithful. So for those of you who are going through a time of trials, or if you are at a phase where you're doubting yourself and you are unsure of the future, you feel very inadequate, just remember all the good things that God has done for you. Remember how far you have come because God was with you, and be encouraged that He will continue to stay faithful in your life. Yeah, so this is the verse that I wanted to end the video with. I hope you stay encouraged, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.